Hey, Lizette, how's it
Good,
going?
Laura. How are you?
Well, it's a little dreary outside. It's raining cats and dogs, and well, I guess that's what they refer to as April showers.
It definitely is. I hope it brings my May flowers because I planted a bunch of grass seeds, so maybe that'll be the same thing.
I know. I can only imagine what my garden is going to be like after. I should have
Oh, it's
I
gonna
should be
be
ready to harvest.
fantastic.
I should be ready to harvest
Yeah,
by the
you're
end of
gonna
this
be
rain.
what they make poems out of after this. Well, in our world, I was in Oklahoma this past week.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, my father-in-law passed away.
I'm so
Dudley,
sorry.
a wonderful man.
Hmm.
But I got to see some of my family, and they're so fun. And my late husband's family was a pack family like my family,
Hmm.
so you don't do anything alone. Everybody does everything together,
Hmm.
which is fantastic. And I can honestly say they have been a heaven sent because we've been almost 13 years without Chip, and they have never once not included me and the girls in anything and everything. And so
That's
I'm
awesome.
really thankful for that. So it was really nice to just be there with my aunties and my Uncle Phil and Aunt Kim and Aunt Denise. So shout out to y'all. Y'all make everything
Awesome.
wonderful. And
Awesome.
my sister-in-law Casey and Carrie. They're wonderful.
It's a difficult time
Hmm.
to go through, but you got to spend time with your husband's family and reminisce and
Oh, I got to drive my girls past all the crazy places that Chip and I caused trouble in or did anything. It was really nice to just reminisce.
well, hopefully you get to go again to visit in different circumstances,
Absolutely.
So
The
hopefully
summer's coming, so we'll
summer
definitely go
is
for some
definitely
fun.
coming up. What did I do this past weekend? Oh, I went to Fredericksburg with our friend Jennifer. Her birthday was on Saturday, so we celebrated the day before. Of course, she had a wine pickup, so we
Yeah, made it easier.
made
Happy
it
birthday,
easy.
Jennifer.
Happy
Here's some wine.
birthday! And that was really about it. Pretty much stayed home because the weather changed, and yeah,
We
it's
did. We had to come home in a hurry because the weather was coming, so that's good.
yeah, it's been interesting. We had a very mild winter, but spring so far has been bipolar.
I believe one of our mutual friends' wives stated that they had their rain gauge was full. It was overflowing 5 inches just yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a
That
lot of rain. So hopefully everybody's plants and flowers look great.
that is amazing.
Well, welcome to Seasons, the podcast where we explore different chapters of life and all the beauty they hold.
We are your hosts, Laura and Lizette, and today we will be talking about our healthy habit goal check-in. So it's
Nice.
already been a quarter of the year, has already
Quarter of the
gone
year of
through.
2026. I can't
Yeah.
believe that. Time is flying.
Yes, this is the perfect opportunity to check in with ourselves and see if the goals that we
Set
set
for the
for
year.
the year,
I mean, we do keep our planner all year long. We
we
should be
do.
pretty on board. But I can honestly say that this podcast episode is very on point for me because I am off the rails on all my goals.
Oh,
The
well.
exercise, the eating, the time management, the cleaning. Band has absolutely taken over my world. We had
Yeah,
UIL to straight to the end of Drumline to now
getting ready for
Fiesta and the
Fiesta.
parade.
Mhm.
So, listeners, we're in South Texas and we have a tradition, Battle of the Flowers. I I don't know it as well as our good friend Emmy. She teaches it. So, but it is when the soldiers would come back, people would throw flowers at them. So that's where Battle of the Flowers came from.
Mhm.
I'm sure it's much more detailed. So forgive me, everybody, for not knowing. I'm in it for the party. And so we have a state state. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm used to our work. I'm sorry. Pardon me, everybody. Citywide parade.
Yeah, we never got the day off.
Yeah. Just our kids. So all the kids get a day off just for the parade. So we have a
Yeah.
day parade on Friday, an evening parade on Saturday. And so our children are marching in the day parade on Friday. So this is
Yes.
a big deal. I have to have just the right earrings or else, our parade won't go well.
Now, of course, the day before that, we also had the Battle of the Bands.
Yes.
So,
And the day before that, the practice for the Battle of the Bands.
yeah, so this week is definitely going to be a busy week, and hopefully the rain will settle down. And of course,
Yeah.
it happened 2 years ago. We don't participate in this every single year. It's every other year.
Every other
So,
year.
a couple of years ago that we last participated, yeah, there was a little bit of drizzle, but
Not
hopefully,
this open
oh my goodness
craziness that's happening
gracious.
right
I
now.
know. I almost rode over here to Lizette's house.
That's
So, yeah,
hilarious.
so I can honestly say, and I start thinking about, "Man, how did we do it when we were working?"
I don't know. I don't know. My hat's off to all of our friends that keep
Yes,
it going. I don't know. I probably just didn't even know what I was doing. I was just throwing stuff everywhere. But so I am off the rail. So cooking wise, with every evening thing, I'm not cooking. I haven't really had time to go work out, which now that's a very good statement, right? I haven't had time to go work out. I haven't made time to
time.
go work out.
Yes.
So that is going to be coming up further um, in a little bit in the podcast is remember the why and stick to it. And so
Yeah, that's very important. Why are we, uh, you know, we I mean, yeah,
what do we do
why?
when life gets in the way? Like
Exactly.
life, and that happens every time. When we worked, it happened. In retirement, it happened. So this is going to happen. This is going to be a occurrence. So remember when we were talking about decluttering, and we talked about maybe plan for the emotional drawbacks,
Mhm.
plan for the mess. Like have what are you going to do when the mess happens? Because it's going to happen, and you're going to get kind of discouraged in the middle of that decluttering. I think that skill and that mindset should be set to our yearly goals.
Right.
Like, what do we do when life gets tough? So, what are our non-negotiables that we are going to keep to and say no?
Right.
Oh my gosh, that's a
Well,
weird word,
speaking of
right?
decluttering, I just had a squirrel moment, but
Okay.
I had to say this. So last night, one of our good friends, one of our friend band moms, called or actually texted me yesterday saying that she did some organization and did some cluttering and
Nice.
called the Salvation Army to come and pick up stuff. And I was
Woohoo.
like, oh my goodness, I had such a proud moment.
That's awesome. And she was really
And
struggling.
she was really struggling,
You
and
know,
that inspired me because, it was just it's been raining, and there's nothing you can do outside really, so I just started cleaning up the kitchen. I just put my headphones on, I was listening to Friends in the background. Of course, I gotta listen to Friends in the background, and I just started cleaning the kitchen, the counters, cleaning the floors. I mean, I just kinda went to
and
town on
Anakin
it.
didn't help you. That's her
And that's
dog.
I know, yeah.
He loves to help do
Until
anything.
he went outside and came back in with mud.
Well,
But
I
that just
yeah.
inspired me, hearing her say that she was able to accomplish that.
Yeah, just a little step, and then once you get the taste of the accomplishment, it just keeps you going.
Yes.
I know,
And it
so
was so nice to walk into the kitchen this morning
ah,
and get to see how clean and organized it was.
absolutely. I love that fresh, clean kitchen. I just
Yes.
anything, and
And
so,
then I forget where I put stuff.
yeah. I was thinking about, um, how what I felt like when we were working out every morning.
Yeah.
And, I had my little gun show starting here on my arm, and my little I need to keep it up because I was so proud of my little muscles that were coming in. So, I've got to remember. So, I'm gonna schedule when we do our planner, I'm going to make sure I schedule in my exercise because that was really important to me, and I think some mornings, being retired, we do get asked to do quite a few things, but I'm going to have to say no on at least Monday, Wednesday, Friday just to
Yeah,
get those
and there's
workouts in.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think we're at that stage of our life where no, I can't do it. Now, don't go telling me no, Lizette.
No, I never would.
But we're at that stage where we don't have to do everything. Yes, it may seem that we have the time and
Mhm.
it may look like it, but if you think about it,
We have to pick up the
come
kit
Monday,
before
I
yeah.
started thinking about this. It's like, you know what? Maybe, we have to kind of organize our schedules as long as we've already been retired for a few months. Maybe we have to kind of say, hey, let's do the planning on Monday. Let's record on Tuesday. So that
Yeah,
way we have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday
to accomplish our
to
goals for the week.
accomplish our goals for the week.
Absolutely.
And
And
so
so,
those are the
what are
things
some
that's try
tips that can you remember when we were working and life got in the way? I think some of the things that we did that I thought really helped us maintain our yearly goals were one, we always we've always been planner people. So we like to make sure that one, we have our auto savings or, our little financial goals were set.
Mhm.
But we would always try to walk during between meetings and sometimes when I was on a meeting,
Yes.
and we would just get our walk in. But what are some other helpful
Yeah, like you said, writing it down. Like,
goals that you had that were um, what's the word I'm looking
well, it's
for?
meal planning. Meal planning has been one of mine, trying to
Yeah.
set
What skills did you use to help yourself get through it? Meal planning, that's a great one.
it's trying to maybe have a plan in place for the meals. Like this week is going to be crazy with the evenings because we have, Wednesday and Thursday, we have, events that we're
Yeah.
taking part in. Now, I know we're going out for lunch on Thursday, so I'm not going to worry about myself
Yeah.
as far as eating wise. I think I'll be covered there. But like
Ooh,
with my
that's gonna be a
son,
fun
I
lunch.
know
We always
but
take
with my
some.
son, I need to make sure that he eats
Oh yeah,
before.
our kids eat.
Yeah, they do have to eat. So it's just making sure that there is a plan, and it's always looking to see, well, like last, and I'm probably convinced this is the reason why we have so much rain. He's like, "Mom, can you make fettuccine Alfredo?" And so, yeah, that's what I made for dinner last night. Now, the first time I made it, I almost burned my kitchen down because I actually like cooked the chicken and so forth. I went the smart way this time of already buying the chicken made, so that way I didn't have to cook that. But it came out so good. That's one of my favorite dishes to make. It's probably not the healthiest one for me to make, that I
Yeah.
should be eating.
Well, I have that on the agenda for this evening, but I thought I'm thawing out a bunch of chicken, do the chicken Alfredo,
Uh-huh.
fettuccine Alfredo, and then also making some chicken salad.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's what we'll have for lunch
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah. That's great. So,
So
yeah.
yeah, so meal prepping, um,
Yeah, that's always a big one. Planning out when you're gonna work out is another important
yeah,
one. Of course, I've been working out with a trainer.
or
Last few weeks has been kind of difficult. He's been in and out, and I had a few things going on, but just trying to stay on track with meeting with him once a week, but yet squeezing in some other time. Like yesterday, or actually it was the day before last, I have weights at home. And
yeah,
I decided, you know what? I know I'm going to be working out with him with weights. I might as well go ahead and kind
start,
of
yeah,
start, you know,
yeah, keep it
getting my
consistent.
arms sore. So
Yeah.
that way I can tell, be a little gentle with me.
Well, with the moms with children and small children, thinking back then, I would always try to pick an activity that the kids could do, whether we were, we have a pretty big park here.
Oh, yeah.
So they would play on the park and I would just walk around the playset, just to get some steps in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go around, I wouldn't leave them there by any means, but I would, that way I can still have my eyes on them and get some. I did get a little dizzy from time to time with going back and forth.
Get a little bit of
But plan an
exercise.
activity that your kids can do along with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Work-life
But
balance.
also with the so definitely exercise, definitely meal planning, but also taking care of my mind as well too.
Oh, so important because it sneaks up on you.
It
Um,
really does.
I was
And
thinking about that. This goes along the lines with what I was thinking because, like, life happens, right? Like, for me, we had a family emergency. Those kind of things happen. But when work, sometimes deadlines come up and they're kind of non-negotiable. You got to stick to it. So,
but also like with this type of weather,
yeah,
I could tell you I could have my day planned out of things I needed to do, but once the weather changed, then my whole day would change
oh yeah,
because I was having to deal with media asking questions about how this was impacting the work line that we did. It's just it just changes like automatically.
yeah,
I could start an email at 8 o'clock in the morning and I guarantee that email never would get sent until like
yeah.
5 o'clock.
If I was different offices that I was in, some didn't have windows, some had windows, and so sometimes I would know. Sometimes I'd be like, "Was it raining all day? Was I just sitting in my office working?" And so, but if you do have a job that you're able to schedule your work life balance, um, I know that sometimes I say this because this is what I fell victim to all the time. Is I would always think, well, if I just stayed an hour longer, I could finish. I wouldn't have so much tomorrow. But I think that every single day, and then that bleed of time happened, which, good, there's good and bad. It's a gift and a curse. But I also did take that hour away from my physical health or mental health
Yeah.
or just not thinking about work.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you remove yourself from that, it's like you're clearing the cache in your head and you come back to work and everything's a little bit more crisp, more clear, more you move a little bit faster, swifter. And I would always kind of forget that. I was a constant cycle with me that I would want to push through and just get a bigger hammer, square peg, round hole, get a bigger hammer, let's go. But if you just stop and rest, you're so much better off.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's my advice to our working friends and moms and
And when we were working, I used to try to figure out what was the best thing to do. Me get up early in the morning to work out or waiting until after work to work out.
yeah.
So it was kind of a hit or miss. Sometimes I used to be able to. I
Me
was like,
getting up early was never going to happen.
I used to be able to.
I
I
can't.
would I would get up early in the morning and do yoga.
Oh my gosh.
And I did that for a few months. And of course,
Life gets in the way.
I needed sleep.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after work, it's like I'd be at work and say, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 this when I get home. I get home and it's like, oh, forget it. I ain't doing anything. I'm just going to sit here and watch a movie, you know?
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, you
So
just kind of it's a mindset thing. You need to kind of get your mind,
yeah. So at the
even if that
core,
means putting your workout clothes out where you could see it and know, okay, when I walk into the house, I'm changing into these clothes.
absolutely. So our quarterly check-in, so we have to get back to our workout. You're good about going with the trainer, but we haven't gone to our workout. So we need to that's what
I know we
today
need
we're
to
going to put our
schedule.
that back on our schedule. Food, you've been really good. I've
I
been
don't
running
know. It's
around
been
with
kind of
been running around with fast food here.
it.
Fast food and I have gotten too close.
Yeah, but some things, if you are mindful
Oh yeah,
about
no, I'm eating the Chick-fil-A waffle fries. They're delicious.
kale salad, Lizette, kale salad.
No me gusta kale.
And I'm growing it in my yard, so when I get more.
And so we have that, and then just the cleaning and mindfulness, like just I have got to decompress, especially Um, I mean, I'm 51, so I have for years been on blood pressure medicine because of work, but they took me off. So now if I eat well and walk and work out, I don't have to take it. So that is my why. So that
Yeah,
is,
and that's another good point there. You brought up walking. We were so good about doing that. Weather is not exactly the best thing right now, but
yeah,
once it starts clearing up, we do need to get back into
I
it
know. So
because
when are we teaching our friends
one
to
of our friends needs
identify
to
the
we need to get her
identify
back on.
the why nots or the why? Oh goodness.
Of
So
course, I went walking yesterday, but I went to the gym and I got on the treadmill.
nice.
So
Yeah.
I did get my workout in because I needed it, and then I went to TJ Maxx and walked around there.
That's my kind of walking.
So I continued that walking, but also, like I said about the mindset, having a clear mind, just having that quiet time to yourself, even your home life.
Mm. Well, that's
Like I
hard when you
said, the
have kids
kitchen
and running around.
with the kitchen, like I said, cleaning out the kitchen
Maybe
and just how
asking for help, giving your kids those little bit of chores,
yeah, and they
right?
should.
They should have them anyhow. And I'm guilty. I don't know if it's our um, and I might be stretching this, but like Hispanic moms just like to do everything. I don't know. It's they want to take care of you, though, and I guess that's what I grew up with.
That's
So I
right.
want
You
to
just
do
wanna
stuff.
love your children.
Yes. But you need to let them do their chores. And so
Yes.
even if it's not the way you would do it or the way you want the outcome, have your husband, have your kids do their chores so that you have that little bit of time and you'll get over it. You'll just find it wherever they put it.
Yes,
They're not gonna
I'm trying to teach Anakin to wipe his paws. When you come in, you do this.
You YouTube that. I want that on YouTube, please. That dog, he's He's a
Oh my
character.
goodness gracious. Yes, he
So,
is.
but the remembering your why. So for me, it's remembering the why. Like I have to every day when I wake up, I need to think, okay, gotta get up, get moving. I gotta get my steps in. I mean, I have to get back to that mindset of healthy me, healthy me.
Mhm. And that's a very good point
And
because yeah, we're at that stage or that new season in our life that we really do need to focus on. We don't have the pressures that we used to have. We don't have the stress.
yeah, so you can think, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it tomorrow. But we have to
I
stick to our.
know. Do you know? We had our procrastination
I know.
episode, but I find
We
that
did
I
say we were experts at it.
we are experts at it. But this is interesting because I had gotten a couple of checks. They were like refund checks, and me, as it always has been, I would like automatically,
Yeah,
deposit them into the bank. Okay, it's taking me like a week to do. I
that's
know
not.
that they're there, and I have it written down in my planner saying deposit checks.
There you go.
And guess what I did this morning? I deposited the checks.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking for me, and we talked about this with the we were talking about the garage, so maybe the procrastination. Anyhow, one of the episodes where I have to have small wins so I can see the.
Yes.
It's like I have to leave myself breadcrumbs of accomplishment. So I thought maybe in my yearly goals, I need to have maybe like I want to drop weight. Maybe if I lose 5 pounds, I go get an outfit. I don't know. Something. I need a goal. I need a goal. So I'm going to give myself little awards.
Yeah. Maybe we go somewhere nice to go eat. I don't know where, but or day trip somewhere.
Or I can't lose 5 pounds and go to eat Mexican food.
Well, I'll take you to
Although I want to.
Fredericksburg and go have wine.
Yeah. So
They're
maybe setting.
grapes, Lizette. They're grapes.
It's practically a salad. So I think I need to celebrate more and have smaller goals. And so just keeping up with your year. So this is a check-in for us that a quarter of the year has gone by. Where
Yes.
are you with your goals? Did
Yes.
you have a savings goal that you were aiming for? Are you just you don't have to be exactly there, but if you're moving in that direction,
Yeah.
if you're moving in that direction and health wise, weight wise, declutter wise, if you haven't started making the progress towards the success that you're wanting, now's the time to think about it and at least come up with two ideas of how to accomplish where you want to be.
So that's a
Those
good
ideas don't have to
point.
get you to the finish line. Just
Yeah.
start.
So that's a good point. So let's back up.
Okay.
So you said like having a savings goal.
Hmm.
If you like just say for example said I want to save by June $500 and you have $100. Well, what changes could you make to accomplish that? Maybe it's not eating out as much. Maybe it's not going to Starbucks as much. It's those little things that can add up that can help you to achieve that goal.
Absolutely.
It's eating healthier. How do you do that? Maybe looking for recipes, looking for not eating out fast food restaurants as much, maybe cutting that down to maybe once a week or every other week, and cooking more at home.
Yeah.
Uh, Losing weight. Well, how do you do that? Well, maybe you need to increase the amount of water that you drink to help
Sleep.
flush out.
It's not at our
Sleep.
age. I keep seeing, I mean, like how my source is real. So sorry, my bad. But I keep seeing consistent sleep, consistent water, proteins first, eat
Protein,
your proteins
yes.
first. And those are things that I just don't do that I need to do better. I need to be better at.
Right.
And also thinking back to some of my previous things that helped me earlier in life is maybe don't eat. I'm going to go with no fried food Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, uh, I'm going to eat whatever I want. But
Yeah, that's
because
a
I'm a
that's a
person.
great
And
goal.
I was talking about the when you went back to thinking about the savings goal or how to save a buck here and there is maybe knowing that you are going to go to Starbucks. Like for instance, let's think about this. Sarah likes to, especially on a rainy day, she's like, "Ooh, can we get a coffee on the way home?" And she's been in school all day. I'd love to do that for her. So knowing that, just, you know, you and I are all about budgets. So we
Yes.
have our daily expenditure, even though we can go over, but we have like, okay, this is what we're spending per day or whatever. And what are you going to do to, if you have this, what are you going to do to counterbalance it? So
Exactly.
just counterbalance that somewhere.
Exactly. See, I made my own coffee at home because I know that we're going to go to the Texas Grounds Coffee Company because they have a Friends theme this week. So I'm saving up for that.
There we go. That's what we're doing.
So yeah, just moderation. Don't, it's not something you have to do every single day.
Oh yeah. What's it called? Texas Grounds?
Yes.
And it's a little coffee shop in Helotes, Texas, in
Yes.
downtown Helotes. It is adorable. It's cozy to sit in, and they have, as soon as you walk in, they give you a taste of this
It was the
cream
cream that they
puff.
have in their cream puff.
Yeah, the filling. Because I was like, no, thank you. No sugar, please. But then it talked to me and said, Lizette, taste me. So I was like, okay.
And she bought one.
And I bought one. Oh, dang it. They're so good.
You're going to have to get a couple of workouts in before we
Just
go
to
over
go
there.
there. No self-control. They're so good. Why do they make stuff so delicious? So if
But
you're
how do you see the end result? How, having something visual right in front of you, like having a calendar or having something on your fridge that you can just mark off that you accomplished this goal, or even
right.
an app.
They
There's
even have
so many.
apps. Yeah, they have so many. Whatever works for you, whatever speaks to you, whatever rings your bell for success, start that. Just do it. Count your calories. Do whatever you need to do, and have that support. If you have
Mhm.
a friend you can work out with, eat with, um, keep you accountable. That's really doing stuff in pairs is really always
Yeah.
better.
Yes. So after come the end of this week, because we'll be done with the big events. However, we do have spring concert, band banquet next month, but
Yeah. Silent
that's
auctions.
it's not going to be as crazy as it
Yeah.
is this week.
Yeah. This week is
Once we get past
wrangling all the
this week,
kids,
once we get past this week, then I think we can start getting back.
which is fun being with all the kids.
It
It is so
is.
much fun.
It is. So, this has been great. I think this can help our listeners know that, hey, we're checking in with them, but also with us, because I think we need it as well, too, just with our crazy
Schedules
schedule that we have.
and I'm
And,
off the rails. Hopefully, I will report that I'm back on the rails pretty soon. So we hope that you'll join us again.
and until next time, may you embrace every season of your life with joy and gratitude.
Thank you, friends.